Something John Online, guys. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is chapter 373, and when we last left off, still in that Ragnarok DLC, still just plugging away. We're on the Cold Embers quest. We have to find the vault. We've actually been up there before. I remember this vault. So we just fast traveled, and we're about to ride up that way. And that is where we are, where we left off. Oh yes, there is one thing I wanted to do though. Still gonna rock out with the cosmetic display. Wearing the Death Jarl uniform for a little bit, but I want to take off the helmet. Well, we're not taking it off, we're just hiding the appearance. So we are still wearing it. It still counts for the stat boosts and stuff. It's just now we can see Javi's head. Hoping to maybe finish up this story arc in this recording session. Unsure, because, you know, I don't know how long it is. We basically just started it, but we've done everything in this region, so, you know, I don't feel like travel time is going to be necessarily an issue. I feel like once we actually start getting into it, it's just going to be a matter of actually getting there and doing it. If I remember correctly, I think there was a way to ride into here.
What do you see?
It is right there. You know what? Let's head down this way, actually. Alright. Alright, I'm going in. We're at the Solouk Mani Vault. Enter the vault. I've already opened it.
Strange place.
Thankfully it's daytime, so that helps.
I wonder what secrets I will uncover here. Drag marks. And blood was shed. But only a small amount. Were the victims still alive? Only Muspels leave ashen footprints like these. One set larger than the rest. Sigrun and Alstein. Whoever did this, I will see that there is a price to pay. The wounds in their chests. Identical and cauterized. I've seen nothing like it. It's unnatural. Whoever was here made it a point to occupy this space. More elven symbols. Whatever was in this wall sat undisturbed for many ages. Until now, Asa sought to enter this vault and unlock its secrets. But before she could do so, someone beat her to it. That being led a group of Muspels here. Sigrun and Holstein were likely prisoners among them. Injured, but very much alive. The dwarves were taken to the center of this chamber, where it appears that some sort of ritual was prepared. The orchestrator came for the ancient elven object built into the wall. Possibly even used it in the ritual. Is that what led to the dwarves' deaths? The Muspels then left, taking the object with them. But the purpose of this ritual of theirs remains a mystery to me. That sigil. I think I glimpsed it before in Aetri while I searched for Balder. Perhaps we'll find some answers there.
Find and confront the murderer, a refreshing chill weapon rune, okay. The killer uses a sigil seen in southeast Aetri. Flags in the correct area will bear the sigil. The area may be heavily guarded. Let's fast travel to the ship then.
so shining bright, like wolf teeth they brightly
It's this way, right? Yes. Just wanted to make sure before I, park my boat. Okay, so I'm gonna need the viewpoint here, which happens to be the southeast side of Eitri. Eitri.
Amid all this excitement, I have had little time to dwell on Ragnarok. When will the storm break? Tomorrow? Or far in the future? I think the latter more likely. I have Loki imprisoned for whatever role he has played in Balder's predicament. His son too is bound by my chains. What of Surtur? The prophecies say he must play a part in Ragnarok. But for now, he is merely the abductor of my child, not the bringer of the Twilight. Still, once Balder is safe, I will return to Asgard and raise an army. Muspelheim must be conquered, without mercy. I've seen the sigil from the vault around here before. Find it, and I may find the culprit.
Let me get the viewpoint like I was planning on.
Where is it?
Then we'll think about and look at the other things here.
Is that it? No.
Is that it? Jesus. Alright. That is the sigil I'm looking for. Eitri is just full of wealth and artifacts. There's one mystery behind me. I'm not going to worry about most of this stuff until after, though. We are on a mission here. No one happened to just be looking this way. It was such a pain in the butt. There. I know where I'm trying to go. Thank you.
Key, maybe. Or a part of one.
I'm guessing I need 2 key fragments.
Looks like the partial key I found would fit here.
Keys. Seems the key would fit, split into 3 pieces. Okay. You know what I want to do is I want to get up high then. I want to take this out. Gonna be the tougher enemies to kill that have the key. Like the Ashbringers. Thank you. Okay, Flame Keepers, the ones I'm looking for.
Another key. Are there more?
Guarantee you she's resurrecting that.
Third key. Looks as though it may be complete.
Alright, let's see what's in there.
Well, whoever held the ritual at the vault was once here. The culprit searches for a Jotun and a Muspel subject to complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels.
Open that just in case I need a quick getaway.
The culprit was deciphering elven runes. Something about the binding of only the most powerful Hoogers. Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a salakar. My elven is rusty. Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault?
I'm having trouble going up the actual stairs, Jesus.
A letter from Sinmara. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Sutra are aware.
I only found one thing up here. There has to be another thing. Oh, haha. There we go. Right there behind me.
The vault is marked here. Along with a second location. Another ritual site, perhaps. You're light on your feet, Asa. Following me now?
You've become quite useful, Aesir. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I'm following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Kalder, an adept in magic. Or Seder, as you Asgardians sometimes call it. This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seder. At least not as I know it. He's using something called a Salakar. It's part of a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Dwarves, Jotnar, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those, for now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it. Your twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mesh yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar. Whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back. Calder marked a place on a map surrounded by waters just northeast. If he's planning another ritual there, I may be able to understand what value this Salakar holds.
He said marked by waters. I bet you it was... No. Northeast, right? Yeah, it's the area where... No. Goldthorpe. That's the drowned town. I was thinking of that area, I think. No. I think I was thinking of that one. Was it up here? I don't remember where it was now. I think it was down here. Anyways, I was thinking of where they made the ship. Do I want to continue exploring here? I mean, I might as well, right? I'm already here. Is there a way to actually get in this place? That jump. What do we got? Letter to Sinmara. Looks like Kalder's in love with her. So I get you fire giant cloak. There it is. Bet you Sinmara is trying to overthrow Sutur, maybe? Or they're just using this poor bastard, one of the two. I don't understand why I didn't grab that, but whatever. Well, we might as well start with grabbing this stuff and then work our way maybe this way, counterclockwise. Actually, let me grab that because it's over where I'm at, and then we'll go from there. All right. So that's up this way. So I get my headings in order. I mean, I could go... No, I'm gonna go clockwise. I could go counterclockwise, though. Need a file or no tongue title all of a sudden. Need an oil jar. What I need. That's just a straight shot down.
Show me what lies ahead.
Just looking around to see if I can see one from here. Of course I don't, though. I'm pretty positive I need an oil jar. The only other explanation would be a deeper side entrance. I don't think is the case. Come to think about it, I don't think I've seen an oil jar for a little bit now. Well, what are my options? There'd have to be one somewhere close. I can't get to here by foot a whole lot of ways. I don't see one down there, which I feel is kind of logical. Got one there. Bet you there's one super close in a super obvious spot that I just haven't seen. I'm gonna check that house over there, because it is fairly close. Vanishes ass to the Shadow Realm. Didn't help me a whole bunch though. I didn't see any stuff that I was looking for. I can't see it being terribly far away either. A lot of shrines around here, but I think that's kind of just coincidental. To my knowledge, I don't have any abilities that could break that. Maybe Muspelheim Fury, but I would need an enemy here. See, there's the jars there. There we go. That was a huge pain in the ass, but I knew it would be close. Alright, well, I figured it out nonetheless. It didn't take me terribly long. Okay, how close was the next? Nah, let's go clockwise. Yeah, let's go clockwise. We'll do the one and only mystery that's over here and pick up the other chest that's by this guy. A lot of artifacts in the area. I'm gonna guess it's a lot of cosmetic schemes. Maybe a few uncut gems. That's a pool of lava. Not across the way. It is across the way. Is there any floating islands here? It's hard to tell, but I'm gonna say no. From the little I can see.
Oh. Think.
Excuse me, I want to talk to you.
You all right? It's not safe to be out here.
Not safe? Why, this town is the jewel of Svartalfheim. There's nowhere safer, I assure you. No, I merely seek a toy my son dropped. But no matter, he has more than enough at home. And I must get back. My wife will be wondering where I got to. Come, walk with me a moment. I shall introduce you to my boy. He's always wanted to meet an Aesir. Now, I understand your concern. We too have heard the Muspels are coming. But I failed to see what they could want in Svartalfheim.
But they are already here, close by even. That is why I urge you to find shelter.
You Aesir. I have heard how you are famed for your sense of humor. Tell me, have you met Thor?
We are very close, yes.
My son, he loves nothing more than hearing of Thor's adventures. Perhaps you could spare us a tale, if you have time.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hopefully I don't
Where
end
are
up
your
too
people?
far.
My people? Why, all around us. Probably looking at us from their windows. But pay them no heed.